Yeah, we're good to go, Anton. I think we should get this show off the ground. Everybody ready?
Starstruck.
Hey! Hello! Oh, it's Anton. Love to connect. Yes, it's Anton. Talk to myself. I say like this. Let's do a quiz. Maybe next week, actually. It's time for Anton's Antics. That's me. Yes! Oh, it's Anton. I might get stressed. Oh, it's Anton. Create a big mess. I'm a bit crazy. Love a French pastry. Cause I'm Anton. It's time for Anton's Antics. That's me. You ready for a great show? Get ready for a Bible story from Stefan. His drawings really are a special treat. Oh yeah! But Skito's gonna drop a thumping bassline. New song! But don't forget, this show's all about me. That's right, Anton! Oh, it's Anton. I'm sometimes wrong. Come on, clap! This is Anton's song! Though I'm quite silly, God still loves me, cause I'm Anton. It's time for Anton's Antics. My manner is quite frantic. It's time for Anton's Antics. That's me. Hey boys and girls, welcome to Anton's live show, coming at you live from Sydney, Australia. That's right, hello to everybody around the world, wherever you're watching from. Who knows we got here today? Welcome to all the regular people too. Glad to have you. Let us know you're out there. Anton give you a big shout out. Yes. Get ready with questions, comments. As Stephen comes and tells us a new story from the Bible. Yes, today, what's it about? Hoarding isn't all bad. You mean like Anton can collect 10 French pastries, 20 French pastries, 30 French pastries. I like the sound of that. Not bad, huh? I like the sound of this show. Not bad at all. But wait, if we go out, we've got to be careful, right? It's the pandemic. And in Australia, we're starting to go out. We're starting to come out of the isolation. How can we stay safe in the isolation? Ding! Anton has an idea for you for coming out of isolation and staying safe from the big bad virus. You ready? All right. Anton's idea number 1. You're going to need something to protect your hands. So, make sure you get some gloves. That's right. Wherever you go to school, you go to shop, you go on the train, the bus, you get a pair of these gloves, you put them on. Hey, Anton, those gloves are hard to get. What if you can't buy them? Come on, there must be some in the shop again. Wait, put it on like this. Oh, no, I've ripped it. Oh, no, what am I going to do? Anton, what are you going to do now? Is that your last pair of gloves? I think it might be. You might be right, Anton. Anton, maybe there's nothing left in the shops. Wait. Ding. Anton has an idea. Make sure, wherever you go, you got 2 pair of gloves. A better one, like this one. Ready? Ready? Go to the kitchen, that's right. Grab your mommy's gloves, and you put them on. One like this. That way, wherever you go, you don't have to worry about the glove breaky. You're gonna have glove wherever you go. Hey, what about this one? What's going on with Anton? This glove is... Oh my goodness. It's the same one. Anyway, you got to take something. What are you going to do? Touch something? Get the virus? No, thank you. We're going to wear the gloves wherever we go, boys and girls. That is Anton's idea for you. Number 1 for coming out of isolation. Ding! What about another idea, boys and girls? Because sometimes you don't know what you're touching, all right? And just in case you can't get your hands on some gloves like it is, take this with you. You ready? Anton's safe idea for coming out of isolation, number 2. Spray! That's right. Don't touch anything. wherever you go, boys and girls, bring any spray, and you spray it everywhere you go, and you don't touch anything without spraying. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anton, what, is that really going to work? Yes, it's disinfectant. Oh. Anyway, take a spray wherever you go. Anton, sometimes people come a bit close though. How are we going to keep the 1.5? You're right, Anton. We can spray, we can take the gloves, but how are we going to keep the 1.5? Ding! Anton has an idea. To help the boys and girls know what 1.5 is, I got a little trick. Something else you can take on every trip. You ready? Let's do it. Look at this in my holster. I got a tape measure. Yes, you want to see how it works? You need to measure 1.5, boys and girls. Let's see how to do it. All right, so what you do? You go 1, 2, 3, 5, 700, 800, 900, 1.2, 1.5, there it is. And you give it a click, like that, okay? Hold it down tight. And then you measure wherever you go. Hey, you already know. Look at that, boys and girls. You're perfecto already. You don't even know the tape measure. Haha. Now, you take this with you, though, because you never know who's going to break the 1.5. And you don't want to get embarrassed. So, we go like this. Wherever we go, hey, stand back. You over there, get back. And that way, we're going to be safe, no matter where we go. Yeah? Not bad, huh? Hey, Anton, what if someone breaks the 1.5? You know, they break it. And they come too close. They speak too close. Sometimes they spit a little bit. Ding! Anton has an idea. What if someone breaks the 1.5, huh? We got to do something about that. I have an idea for you. What we do is this. 1 second. That's right. We put on a face shield everywhere you go. Gloves, tape measure, spray, and face shield. That's right. So everywhere you go, boys and girls, you pull down the face shield. If someone breaks the 1.5, down it goes. And this is what happens to the spit. That's right. And you're safe wherever you go, all right? Not bad, huh? Last of all, I got one more idea for you, in case you have to go to toilet. Yes, Anton. What happens if we go to toilet? We have to take off the gloves. Then what if there is no soap? You know, train station, bus station, there's no soap. You're right, Anton. There's never soap in train station. Am I right? All right. Well, then make sure you go... How am I going to get this out, Anton? Yes, I can. Hang on. It's coming, my little bambino. Come out, wherever you are. Yes, boys and girls, you're going to need hand sanitizer. Wait a minute. It's empty. Anton, what are we going to do? There's hardly any at the shops, and you've run out of hand sanitizer. Oh, no. We got to go to the shop. Anton, wait a minute. Anton's going to go to the shop. Yes, we got to go to the shop and see if we can get some more hand sanitizer. Right. I got to get going, boys and girls. Anton not quite ready to go out. We're not safe. All right. Anton's got to go to the shop. Anton's got to go to the shop. Everyone, wait, you see what I got? Anton's got to go to the shop. Hey, one more thing. See you later. Don't forget your spare toilet paper. Anton's got to go to the shop. Anton's got to go to the shop. Everyone, wait, you see what I got? Anton's got to go to the shop. Anton's got to go to the shop. Anton's got to go to the shop. Everyone, wait, you see what I got? Anton's going to the shop. Anton, what are you wearing all that stuff for? I'm trying to protect myself as I go out, as I come out of the isolation, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you're doing very well. I mean, that's pretty high vis, high protection. That's amazing. I mean, do you really need it all there? Yes, I'm showing the boys and girls. I'm showing them exactly how to stay safe. As we come out of the isolation, we need a protection. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it is good to keep the distance, isn't it? Did you show them how to do that? Yes. Tape measure. Everywhere you go, measure the 1.5. Oh, okay. I guess it'll work. Yes, and face shield, just in case somebody breaks the 1.5. Well, look, it's good to think about keeping social distancing. It's great to follow government directions and try and keep ourselves safe.
Might be a bit over the top, but anyway, I'm glad you're trying to think it through. You might be worrying the parents and kids, though. You think so? I wasn't trying to. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Come with me and listen to today's story, okay? It'll help you work it out. Boys and girls are going to join us, and hopefully you'll feel a little bit less worried after it. Hey, everybody. Great to have you along. Anton's Antics, live coming at you on Facebook. So good to have you here this morning on a brand spanking live show coming at you from Sydney, Australia. How are you going? How are you going with all the isolation as the world tries to insulate itself from all the desolation that's occurring around the coronavirus? A lot of us are kind of wondering, is it all that bad? I mean, it hasn't affected us. Well, maybe not in terms of our health, but in many other ways it has, hasn't it? Socially and also in money terms, in jobs, in schools, all kinds of things, education and seeing our friends. So Anton is pretty stressed out, as you can see, about coming out of isolation. How's he going to protect himself from the virus? How's he going to stay safe? He's obsessing. He's stressing. Do you think it's all a bit too much? What about you? What are you going to do to protect yourself from coming out of isolation? Well, come with me today. We're going to look at Matthew's Gospel, chapter 6. And we're going to have a look at something Jesus taught. Over the last few weeks, we've been looking at things that Jesus has done, great miracles, which have helped us fight the fear, our greatest fears, as we look at him as the mighty conquering Son of God. But today we're going to look more at him and his kingdom and his teachings about his kingdom. And so I want you to be thinking about that. And when we get stressed, when we face times of great uncertainty, something we often do is to panic. We panic, we gather things together, don't we, that make us feel safe and secure. We worry about our bank accounts, but we worry about our things and we store and stack things up, like we saw in Australia with the toilet paper, right? Sorry, guys, that was us. Started that mess, wasn't it, of the damage of people taking too much in the hope that would protect them. But we don't just need really stressful times like the coronavirus to make us worry and obsess. No, what happens is we do this across our lives. It's just not as noticeable. So what happens is we store and we stack up things in this world to make ourselves safe and secure or feel that way. We do things that will, by collecting and saving up, for example, we look at clothes. We see them on the internet. We click buy and we grab that clothing. And sometimes we even wear it. We look at gadgets. The latest watch, the latest phone, the latest bling. We see our friends with it and we want it, we buy it. We look at renovation shows. New bathrooms, new kitchens. And our storing up in this world and our stacking up in this world, well, it doesn't go that much noticed by others. People see what we've got and they think, oh, I want that too. But, it doesn't go viral like the toilet paper, does it? Because we do it over longer periods of time. But we show where our hope is and our trust, don't we? We show where our mind and our hearts are by the things we store and the things we stack up. And Jesus said, don't store and stack up and hoard things on earth. Things that break, things that crack, things that split, things that get holes in them, things that chip, things that fade, things that wear out and go out of fashion. See, we often think that by having a great education, something that's quite difficult at the moment, isn't it, with everyone sort of homeschooling. I mean, the homeschoolers all know what this is about, but we think that if we have a great education, we can get a great job, have a great career, have plenty of money, and we won't want anything. We won't be lacking anything. We'll be safe and we'll be secure in this world. But look at us now. We're stuck in a moment of great uncertainty where we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, where all the things we've stored and stacked up are falling through our hands like sand. Now, does Jesus not want us to have food and clothing and jobs and a safe world? Of course not. And Jesus didn't say don't store up things. He didn't say don't hoard things. He said the problem is where we hoard things. And Jesus said, have a look at over there, some birds. Have a look at the birds. The birds of heaven, the birds of the sky. They don't toil. They don't have supermarkets. They don't have jobs. They don't have stock markets. They don't have storehouses and barns and stocks. And yet look at them. They're fed. They're well fed and they're well looked after. The birds of the air. Now, Jesus said, look at them. You're worth more than birds, aren't you, boys and girls? Little birds, little sparrows. Of course you are. If that's the case, God, who is in charge of heaven, can look after the birds. He can look after you and I. We don't need to worry and vex and stress about tomorrow. And Jesus also said, check out the flowers of the desert, of the fields, arid places. Now, I'm thinking of northwestern Australia, which in springtime, you've got red dirt, you've got red dust, blue azure water, bright blue skies, and then in springtime, crazy as it may seem, there's very little water there. Up pop these amazing little flowers out of the wilderness, and they're so beautiful. Now, they don't have a sewing factory, they don't have a team or a bank account or an education, and yet they're beautifully dressed. And Jesus compared them. He said, look at those amazing flowers. Now, Solomon was a fancy king in the ancient world. He's a king of Israel, and he did everything, and he had everything. He was extremely wealthy and extremely wise, and you may have heard about him. And Jesus said, not even he was dressed as well as these flowers, which are here today, and then tomorrow the sun rises up and burns them. The sun rises up, and with scorching heat, the flower dies and it falls over. And they're no more. Now, Solomon was a king who did everything, and yet he looked at all he did and all he had and all the wealth he had and all the achievements and the bank accounts and the education which he gave himself, the talent he had, and he said, it's all nothing. Nothing was gained under the sun. You leave it all behind. You leave it to somebody else. It doesn't protect you from what's coming around the corner because nobody sees what's coming around the corner. Boys and girls, there's no hiding from you, is it? Now. The world is an uncertain place. The world is risk. The world and safety is an illusion. Now, rather than freaking you out like Anton might have done this morning, it doesn't mean we shouldn't protect ourselves. It doesn't mean we shouldn't listen to the government. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't pay attention to the rules, cross the road at the right place, and so on. Eat less sugar. Okay, there are good things to do. But we can't eliminate risk, and we certainly can't gain under the sun, as Solomon found out. The world right now, as it comes out of isolation, really needs to be asking one big question. That's right. One big question. What are we going to let go of? And what are we going to hold on to more tightly? See, the world's upside down right now. We need to flip it the other way. We need to ask ourselves, do we really want what we had before? Was it actually all that great anyway? Jesus says, wherever your eyes are, that is where your heart is. And if our hearts are in things that fall apart and fade and crumble, and in things that aren't secure, as they've been proven to be in the coronavirus, then aren't we foolish to go back to that, to come out of isolation and not ask that question? What are we going to leave behind, and what are we going to hold on to? So, in an Anton's Antics live show first, let's flip it. Let's flip the world. No, let's flip the drawing. All right, a little bit tricky here. Never done this before. Not live. Not in any show, I don't think. So, 1, 2. I think this is right. One over here. On. One over there. All right, let's flip the world. Let's flip the drawing. Now can you see what's going on? Now can your eyes see? Jesus said, the eye is a lamp for the body. Our eyes see what's important, and they bring into our body either light or darkness. Light or darkness. When we focus on things that don't last, when we focus on things that are not secure in the first place, but we think they are, our lives and our hearts are focused in a place that leads to insecurity and fear. And Jesus says our whole eye is bad. Our whole eye brings darkness into our body so that our whole lives are filled with darkness. Look at our world now. Panic, fear, uncertainty. But Jesus said it didn't need to be that way. Because He is the boss. And He is the king over all kings and all peoples. And His kingdom is certain. And His kingdom lasts. Jesus came into the world to show people God's kingdom and how they could be part of it and how it was breaking into the world in His life, in His coming into the world, being born as a man, God's Son, and conquering, as we've seen in past weeks, ultimately even death itself. Jesus, the King, brings God's eternal kingdom. And Jesus said, what you need to do is go to the optometrist and get your eyes checked. Because where your eyes focus, there is your heart. There is where your life is going. Into darkness? Who is Lord, boys and girls? What's His name and what's His kingdom? Every knee shall bow. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue confess. What's His name, boys and girls? Up, this way. Jesus. Jesus is Lord. And Jesus said, seek my kingdom first, and all other things will be added unto you. We can't worry and add a day to our life. We can't worry and add a head or head. But Jesus says, trust in me and my kingdom, which will last. You can gain that way, and all other things you need will be given to you. So, boys and girls, where is your trust? Where is your eyesight? Where is it focused? On these things or on Jesus, the King? Well, guys, I wonder if any of you have any questions. If not, we're going to keep on moving because I know rapper Skito has got some awesome news today. Some more news about his upcoming song. I don't think it's quite ready yet, but I think he's got some more news about that, and also going to lead us out of isolation into the kind of vision and light that we need. So without further ado, we're going to press on, put some beats on with rapper Skito. Thanks for listening. Back soon.
How we going there? How we going there? The birds are the air, do they have or care? And the flowers are the field. Hey, look at all their yield, more than Solomon. That's right. All the birds are the air, do they have or care? And the flowers of the field, go look at all their yield. It's more than Solomon, more than businessmen. Yeah, I got a voice for you, brand new voice. Oh, Jesus, King. Let's go have a look at the verse for today. All right, hope it's the right way up. It's good. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Which way? Okay, we got the horizontals. Let's do the verticals. Seek, it's right. F, I, R. First, oh, must be a T. That's another one. TH. E, seek first, the. K, King, oh yeah, I got this one. Down there. Nice, kingdom, seek first the kingdom. You know these boys and girls. Of God. What we got here? Oh yeah. And another one. Oh. No. That's it. These. Here we go. Nice. Things. Will. Wait a minute. Will be. Added. To you. Yes, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. That's right. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. Where's it from? Matthew 6, verse 33. I got thinking, I want to share with you a little bit more of the song we got coming along soon. Brand new one before we sing today's song. What do you think we're going to call it? The moment I named it on my Facebook page, Coronavirus Stew. Now, we're not going to call it that, but that's where it's coming from, all the things going on in my head with all the isolation and the desolation. And today, what we need is the revelation. So the song's all about that and all the things we did in Mark over the last few weeks. Jesus healing, Jesus raising up the dead, all that kind of stuff. Where's our hope? Where's our trust? Anyway, I want to ask you something. What are we going to call it? If you're going to write a song, we're not going to call it Coronavirus Stew, but we're going to call a song. What would you call it? Maybe you can put it in the feed there
Let me know what you're thinking if you were writing a song. Anyway, here's the verse. We did it the other week. I'm going to do it again just so that you're ready for the drop. Here it goes. When the sky is broke and there is no rain, summer's heat turns your home to flame. When war sends people next door to flee, and the globe spreads a virus you just can't treat. When better off is there a tomorrow, in toilet paper we beg and borrow. Here's a son of man who chose to obey, shut the lion's mouth, released its prey. But quiet be still, the waves knew the drill. A man's living hell, drowned in a well. 12-year bleed, gotta go in peace. Daughter deceased, don't cry, she's asleep. Not gonna let you in on a chorus yet, but it might give too much away on the title. So I want to hear your thoughts on the title. Now this is the second verse. You ready? Don't trust in kings and mortal men who against death cannot defend. When the spirit departs, they go to the ground. On that day their plans can't be found. Blessed is he, his hope is the Lord. Trust him with your reward. From the chaos and terror, there's no end. Overcome the world, he's our friend. But quiet be still, waves knew the drill. Man's living hell, drowned in a well. 12-year bleed, daughter go in peace. Daughter deceased, don't cry, she's asleep. Then we'll hit the chorus, but anyway, can't do that yet because it's going to give too much away on the title. What's your name for the song? Hit me up. Because in this time of desolation, as we crawl out of isolation, what's our eyesight going to be? Where's the focus of our eyes and the light it's letting in? Is it darkness or is it the light of the kingdom? We need God's light to help us see the one who deserves our bended knee. We need to come out of isolation with revelation. And the desolation, but more importantly, revelation. Someone shining brighter than me has attention of others you see. My heart's full of jealousy, can't be happy for their glory. I'm in charge, it's my domain. Please leave me alone to reign. My life, my way, my crime is to keep my eyes on you. Yeah. Illuminate me. Elevate me. Celebrate me. So I look great. You all gonna learn to shine a light for the great artists in our midst tonight. That's right. That's you. Shine a light. Shine a light. Shine a light. Yeah, that's what we do when we got bad eyesight. Illuminate us. Yeah, celebrate us. Elevate us. So we look great, yeah? Illuminate me. Yeah, celebrate me. Idolize me. So I look great. Look up there, starstruck. Don't you care? Good luck. Bethlehem, gifts for him. All reasons for believing. He's a sin worth refusing. The star tells that his arrival. But these children have no idol. Watch yourself or you will be taking God's place, you see. Yeah, we all get it wrong. Now on the King of Heaven along. But as we come out of isolation, we don't want to see more desolation, Lord. What we pray for is revelation, so our eyes can see. Get on your bended knee to elevate. Yes, celebrate. Illuminate him before it's too late, yeah. Yes, celebrate him. Illuminate him. Celebrate him. Before it's too late, yeah. We got time. coming out of isolation. We got time. Open our eyes, Lord, to revelation, not desolation.
Oh, Skito, like it, huh? Coming out of revelation? No, coming out of isolation. We need a revelation. Hey, that's so good. Hey, boys and girls, what do you think, huh? What are you liking of the new song? You think it's looking good? I think it's looking very nice. I can't wait to hear the chorus. Yeah, maybe next time. All right, let's have a look at what we did today. Hey, boys and girls, how'd you like the sound of Skito's new song, huh? I think he's getting there. What are you going to call it? What's the name? What's the title? I like it. Coming out of isolation, though. You hear what he say? We need a revelation. What's the revelation? Have a look at the memory verse. Yes, Matthew 6, verse 33. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added to you. That's where the security is, boys and girls. That's where the no worries is, huh? So maybe we don't need all that stuff. Still good to be washing the hands and everything, but the real security, we know now, is in the kingdom of God, right? Let's have a look. Ah, one a bad eye, one a good eye. What does a good eye look like, boys and girls? What does your good eye look like, boys and girls? It is like this one, with a king. Yes, but who is the king, huh? J-E-S-U-S. Jesus. That's right. Seek the kingdom of Jesus. Boys and girls, that is where we should be focused, huh? We come out of isolation. We need that revelation. We need to let go of some things and hold on tight some other things, huh? Yes. All right. Well, boys and girls, we're ready to end the show. So without more ado, we're going to put on Anton's music. We'll see you next time. Same Anton channel. Same. Wait a minute. Don't forget. Go to, we're upside down. It's okay. AntonsAntics.com. Make sure you get yourself a free video. Sign into Anton's community so you know when the next show is. You know when the next video is. You know when special things come out like Skito's song. And while you do, you get yourself another free video right there when you sign up to AntonsAntics.com. So make sure you do. Also, I just remembered another thing. Ding! When you go to YouTube, boys and girls, you can watch Anton all over again. That's right, he has YouTube channel. And right there, you won't need your mommy's phone or your mommy's Facebook. You can go straight to yourself on YouTube and catch up on all the action there, right? Hey, share it with your friends and subscribe to YouTube so you know when the latest video comes out there too. That's how you know the best is happening with Anton. AntonsAntics.com and YouTube, boys and girls. Too easy. All right, let's do it. Let's put Anton's music on. Ciao! Arrivederci! See you later! From Steve, Anton, that's me, and Skito. Maybe next week he's back with a real song, finished, a new rap. That's gonna be big. Ciao!